guys, Conscious Soul 44 here. How are you all doing? Today I'm going to show you how to do a white clover tincture. So I've got my basket of white clover. I've got my quart jar. You can use any jar. With this tincture you only need, everybody's different, but anywhere from 2 to say 8 drops. We don't do shots. Tinctures are drops. So this will last me and my family probably a year or two. But I've got my jar, and then I've got my 100 proof vodka. 100 proof because it's 50% water, 50% alcohol. You don't have to do any measuring. It's already done for you. The 100 proof will pull out the medicinal properties and work with the water soluble in the plant itself, because we use fresh plant. Never use dried plant in a tincture because it just messes up the ratio, and then you have to add water. So always use fresh plant matter, always, in a tincture. And yeah. So I took some notes, and I would like to read to you what this white clover does for the body. As far as, let me get my glasses, guys, because I can't see small print. But it does help the respiratory system. It traditionally is utilized as a natural remedy for symptoms of colds, coughs, and congestion. Also sorry, I'm going to slow down because I'm excited about this. This gets me excited. But anti-inflammatory and pain relief. Contains compounds that help alleviate rheumatic aches and pains, headaches, joint pain, like if you have a mild arthritis or even a major arthritis. This will help ease the pain. It will help the inflammation around your joints as well. And this is a very gentle plant. This is not something that's going to kick your ass, basically. Also, the lymphatic and blood cleaning. This plant is amazing. We use it to help the body flush toxins. It gently supports the lymphatic system. So if you're looking for something to just drain your lymphatic system, and we have lymphatic systems from our sinuses all the way down to our butts. It's all a cleanse. And this is a gentle one. So if you're looking for something gentle, not something that's going to bam hit your system and you're going to feel like crap, that's not what I promote. I say start gentle and go from there. It also helps support blood sugar and your heart. Plant compounds in the white clover have shown promise in laboratory studies for inhibiting enzymes linked to type 2 diabetes. And it supports this. So this little thing, as you can see behind me, all these little white spots, that's the white clover. I have a ton of it. So I am going to be making a full jar. Full quart jar. So I have washed and sterilized this jar. Make sure you do that even with the brand new ones, because sometimes they do have oils on them to keep them shiny, but I am going to I'll put it right in my lap. Now I have already gathered these white flowers. Hold on a second. I've already gathered these white flowers and taken the stems off. I went through these tiny little things. They're so cute. They do have some scent, but I don't know if you can see that. Just that tiny little white thing. Some might look pinkish. That's fine. I do have a few that have a little bit of brown on it. That's okay. As long as the majority of your stuff, let's see, looks like this. Just basically all white. That's important. So, see one more stem, 1 second. Right, so I'm going to take my jar, take my plant matter, fresh plant matter. It's very important. And I'm not going to pack it down in here. I know some herbalists will do that. And also, if you have a little bit of stem, that's fine. Don't take the whole stem because that just takes up room. I have a bug on me. So I would say just tap it down. Don't shove it down. And you're going to want to fill it about 3/4 because you're going to want a lot of plant matter in this because the vaca is going to pull all the goodies, all the good stuff, all the medicinal properties out of this plant. And we're going to let it set for 6 to 8 weeks in a dark, cool place. And if you can't find 100 proof, that's fine. You may use 80 proof. You just let it set 10 to 12 weeks. Just a little bit longer to let that alcohol pull out the medicinal soluble parts. So yeah, so here we are, fresh white clover in a quart jar. And here's the really hard part, you guys. Super hard. I'm saying that because it's not. Open up your fresh bottle of vodka. I'm going to pop off that pouring spout because it just makes it go slow. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this and just start pouring it into your jar. Just pour it right in there. And you're going to pour it, oh, I got bees around me today. You're going to pour it all the way to the tippy top. And the reason for that is you do not want any oxygen in here. Because once you get oxygen in here, it will oxidate. So think of taking a bite out of an apple and you let it sit on the counter. It turns brown, right? That's the oxygen. So it does the same thing with the plant matter. It'll turn it a rusty color. So there's going to be some falling out here, and that's okay. That lets me know I got it to the tippy top. Put it on tight. Oh, I didn't bring a rag with me. But there you go. Tip it upside down, give it a little shake. And do not, and this is so important because I have like a ton of jars in my house. Ton of jars. And a lot of them are from last year. And yes, I can see it's plant matter, but you kind of forget what you done. So with this, I'm going to write what it is. White clover. Use a permanent marker, guys, because I'll tell you, I've rubbed some off before going, what the hell is this? So white clover, 100 proof, and the month and the year I did this. So this is in June of 26. So you don't have to put a day. I just say, you know, give it a good 2 months. That's 8 weeks. Plenty of time for your stuff to become what it's supposed to. So that's that. Now you can, once this has set and it's ready, your 6 to 8 weeks have gone by. If you did 80 proof, your 10 to 12 weeks, if that's gone by, you can strain this using a strainer, and I would recommend cheesecloth because of the little petals. Strain it into another jar, seal it tight, make sure you know what it is by writing on the top, and put it on your shelf. Use this throughout the year. When you're feeling a little congested, or you know, you just want to give yourself a nice blood cleanse, a nice lymph cleanse. This one is mild. I would recommend starting with this one. Now there is cleavers, that's a little more intense, and you can start with cleavers. I'm not saying you can't, but if this is something new to you and you just want to try it out, white clover tincture is the way to go. You can let this set with the plant matter in it 2-3 years. You might not need it. It is good as long as it's full of alcohol and the lid is on tight. If you notice that you're losing some alcohol, that means the lid is not on tight. You might have a bent lid. You might need to get a new lid. Just add a little more vodka, fill it back up, put it on tight, put it back on your shelf. It's a great way to just feel good. So that is the white clover tincture, and yeah, thanks for coming, you guys. Appreciate it. And if you have any questions, and if for those of you that are out there that have been doing this, if there's something else I missed that it does, please put it in the comments. I would love to know. I am just beginning myself. So thank you, and have a great day, guys. One second here, you guys. It's bright out here. Oh my goodness.